Yeah! Hello guys, what's up? It's another video. I am here today, and as you can see in front of us today, we are going to be reviewing the new, or not necessarily new actually, but Wolfman figure that I got on my trip to Europe, and I went to the biggest toy store in the world. I got him, and some other figures, but we're going to be reviewing him today. And you might be wondering, there is a new setup for the camera. It's not like, this isn't as my old reviews. It's higher up now. You can see the full figure. It's because I did get a tripod actually. So I'm super happy. I have actually some more things coming on Amazon. I got a tripod that holds up my phone, and it's actually really nicely. It's really tight. It works very well, and I'm going to be using this for my reviews. Maybe my stop motions as well. But another thing I have coming on the way for my YouTube channel is I have flight stands for my action figures. So like Wolverine, I'll be able to get him into some cool poses. For the stop motion, I am still working on it, guys. But it's just I had to move out the stuff, the dioramas and stuff, so that I could do this review. I do still have some stuff back here, but just for scenery purposes to make it look, I guess, cooler. But yeah, we're going to be reviewing Wolfman, so let's do it. Alright, so taking a closer look at the figure now. So first, looking up at the head sculpt, he has a really good face. I think the printing details look awesome. Sorry, the tripod just fell there for a second. But, yeah, no, I think the detail on the figure looks amazing. On the head, the teeth, the printing on the teeth makes it look epic. And he does have two heads. We'll look at that later, but this is the more growling head. He does have, so in the movies, he doesn't have like, so this isn't completely accurate to the movies. If you want like an accurate depiction in figure form of the Wolfman, I would go with the NECA toys, but it's not as posable. And also, it's like it's really expensive as well. So it's like or I think they're like $40. And these were only like 25 bucks. I did pay more. I paid probably like $40 for this figure at Hamleys. Or actually, probably like 45 actually at Hamleys. But this, because it's an overpriced toy store. But anyways, so he's not supposed to really have fur on the face, just on like the hair, and he has like a fur beard. Like the face is still supposed to look like skin in the movies, but they went for something different. I don't know why, but I don't think it looks bad. And honestly, I think this one looks cooler. So yeah. Alright. But he does have some nice detail in the head sculpt. Like on the snout. And the fur sculpting is very nice. And he does have a wash all throughout the fur. On his hair, he has a black wash on the brown. Trying to get that to focus, but that looks really good. So yeah, and then he does have a fur neck. So now, looking at the torso, he just has a green, basic green shirt. I don't think there is any wash or highlights in the shirt. It's just a basic green shirt with some pockets. It does have some nice texture though. If you could see that, and he's got some buttons right there. Nothing, I don't think there's any paint on the shirt at all. But, and then, into the belt, we have some nice silver buckles right there, and they did paint the pant loops. And then he's got some pockets. And then the pants actually do have a light blue, or it might actually, sorry, no, I think it's a black, yeah, they have a black wash on the pants. I don't know how well you could see that, but he does have a black wash on the pants. So that looks really good, not really nice and good detail. And then moving on into the feet, he has his toenails are painted and they're very sharp. And I love you could see like it's kind of bony on the feet right there in the fur. It looks so good, I think. And then on the bottom, he does have some stuff right there, which is kind of a killer. But it doesn't bother me too bad. He does have peg holes. And then, yeah, so the fur, again, it has the black wash on it. So that looks really nice. Same with the hands. I did kind of skip the hands. But, again, the nice same paint. The black wash. And it does have some nice... This fur sculpt is very good. So, yeah. That looks really good. Alright. Now we're going to take a look at articulation. So starting off with the top of the head, he can look up this far. So without utilizing the crunch or anything, he can look up that far. And he does have a neck joint, so that's helping it as well. And then he has a joint at the head and then the neck. And then he can look down that far. So again, pretty good. And then he does get a really good amount of tilts and then all the way around. And then he does have the standard T-swivel joint, ball jointed at the arm, so you can go that far up, all the way around. He does have bicep swivel, double jointed pinned arms, which doesn't really bother me too much because it's the same color. And then it does have hinge and swivel at the wrist. And then in the torso, I really like this articulation setup. He's got a ball or diaphragm joint at the top of the torso, and then a ball joint at the lower part of the torso going into the pants, so he can arch back that far utilizing both of them, and that is really good. And then he can hunch over this far as well, so that's, again, for a werewolf to getting into those crouching poses, that's really good. Alright, moving on into the legs. He does have a ball jointed leg. He can kick up that far, so like almost 90, if not 90. And then he does have thigh swivel. He does have double jointed knees, not pinless. He has a swivel at the shin, but it's really tight. And then he does have ankle joints. So that is the articulation for this figure. So now let's look at the accessories. And talking about the accessories, first off, I do want to say that the hands, so out of package, they were pretty tight in there, but once you start taking off the hands, they become like, they're kind of loose. So like, you put in the hands and stuff, but like when you're just playing around with it, trying to get it into those poses, it kind of just likes to pop out. Sometimes, which does kind of suck. So if you want to like get them, and that's with both hands as well, but I think it's better on this hand, it's worse on this hand. Like, you see it's gapping already right there, so I don't know why it does that, but that's kind of annoying, but I got over it. See, like, I just moved the hand a little and it popped out, so that's what I was talking about. But he does have clawed hands. They're both in different gestures. Taking those off the figure, he does actually have extra hands, and I have him on the cane. We'll look at that. But he does have, so he has a gripping, an open, like more open gripping hand on this side, for the left, his left, and then he has a smaller gripping hand for the right. So yeah, so see how it's smaller hole in the right, and then on the left it's bigger open. And then it does have an up and down hinge, whereas this one has a side to side hinge. But so the smaller hole is so you can fit the cane. He does have a cane. We'll look at that up close. So it does have some nice silver paint and some dents in the star right there. And the howling face on the cane looks really nice. He's got actually the base color, is it silver or is it black? I'm not sure, but he does have black right there. And I think that's silver. So silver paint right there. And again, it does look really nice, and I love the sculpt of it. The teeth look really good. And so you can fit, so for the smaller holding hand, it's meant to go in like this. So you put it in like that. And that works just fine. It looks really good. You can get them into those crouching poses and stuff. And then for the other hand, it's meant to go in like, and there's another use for the other hand. I just have to take off that hand real quick. But you can hold it like this, so it's like an actual cane. So you're using it as a cane, putting it on the ground and stuff. So that's what that one is meant for. That's why it has the side-to-side hinge, so it can go down like that. But it is also meant for his other accessory, the bear trap. And this, I think looks really good. It has some nice brown paint on it, so to make it look rusted and stuff. And they do actually open and close the bear traps, so that is really cool. You can open and close them both sides, and they do pop out sometimes. And then it has real chain right there as well, so the real chain adds a lot to it. It's small chain, but you can hold it in his hands, the open hand. And with this open hand, you can just put the bear trap in his hand, Or, yeah, it fits well in his hands. I just didn't put it in properly. But, yeah, that looks really good. And, again, like I said, these do pop off sometimes. So, be careful not to, like, drop this on hard floor or anything. I'm going to try and do this on camera. Pop it. It just pops right back in. So, don't worry about it breaking or anything. It's not going to break. But, unless you're really trying to break it. But, pardon me. But he does have that, and that is really cool. And again, you could put this on the floor and have him getting trapped by it. And it does close, so that is nice. And then his last accessory is his extra head. So this head, there's not much of a difference to them. I wish they would have done something else, like maybe like a smiling, growling head. So this head is kind of like, looks like a sleepy head. See how his eyes are like that, and he doesn't have the top teeth ready. He's like kind of just sitting there waiting for his prey. And then this one is growling and everything, so he's got the top teeth as well. So you could kind of see the difference in there. It's not like a big difference though, but it is still painted the same. It looks nice as well. The lips painted nicely. It's just, I don't know, I wish they would have done a different expression because it's not big of a difference. But yeah, he does have that. So that is his last accessory, and it does pop off the head nicely, and it's not bad or anything. So that is pretty much going to do it for today's review, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube rigmarole. And let me know if you like this new setup. Let me know if you like the tripod. I personally like it. I think it's better than my old setup for my old reviews. So he does come with a nice amount of accessories. And for $24, what you would normally pay for him, and this is by Jada Toys, I think it's good because the NECA Toys one, which is more accurate in terms of looks, it's way more accurate, and it comes with a bunch more of accessories, but it's also like $15 more. But it doesn't have the same level of articulation as this one, like the double jointed, the diaphragm joint, ball joints, and all that. So I would honestly go with this one. It's cheaper. It still looks good. It's not as accurate, and it still has and it has way better articulation as well. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much gonna do it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube rigmarole. Let me know what you guys think of this figure down in the comments below. And I am still working hard on the X-Men stop motion, so be ready for that, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.